internet friends! Get ready to laugh and be amazed as we dive into a compilation of hilarious police videos. From unexpected police encounters to heartwarming acts of kindness. These clips will surely brighten your day. Let's jump right in. When this man saw a police car nearby, he decided to use some donuts to fish for cops. But he never expected one officer to react like this.
That powder, I'm allergic to chocolate.
These roads were too icy to drive on, so this sheriff was out closing them off. But when his partner rolled up to help, his partner's cruiser immediately started sliding off the road and into a ditch, becoming the perfect example of why the roads were closed in the first place. During a snowstorm in Viroqua, Wisconsin, police officer Carter Jamieson unexpectedly became forever known as the Snowman when he got covered in snow while attempting to shut the door at his police department. Other officers had seen it happen in real time on a CCTV camera and haven't stopped laughing about it since. DeVol police officers raced down to Big Rock Park after they got reports about some suspicious characters doing some shady things at the ball field. The officers quickly grouped up. Then, with a shield in hand, they moved in. But the suspicious characters turned out to be a group of kids, ready to have a friendly snowball fight.
Let's see your hands!
And after a few seconds, the officers found themselves outmatched and retreated, leaving Officer Clark to fend for himself. This woman somehow managed to get her head stuck while loading a dolly outside of a Dollar General. But thankfully, an entire team of first responders came to the rescue. Even an ambulance raced over to make sure she was okay. After some quick thinking, a towel was used to make a barrier between the woman and the dolly bars. Then, with the help of the jaws of life, the first responders were able to easily bend the bars and free the woman. This police officer was trying to get everyone to leave after a car meet had come to an end. But I don't think anyone expected him to have such hilarious jokes while he did it.
Is that a super? Alright, bro, you get today. But all these cars under 50K,
When this man noticed that a police car had followed him home, he wasn't sure what it was about and wondered if maybe he had done something wrong. But it turned out the police officer was just admiring the man's mini Japanese truck and wanted to find out where he could get one for himself. After a long night shift, this police officer came home and noticed his son was late for school, and he didn't waste any time having fun with the situation.
You're running late. You're late for school. You are late for school.
Some kids got the cops called on them for playing basketball too loud, but when a police officer showed up, they never expected him to say this.
I don't know who called, but obviously I ain't got no problem with it. Hey, that's a nice hoop.
And that's when the officer picked up the basketball and started to shoot some hoops. Other kids soon gathered to join in on the game. And in no time, they were all having fun, playing basketball together. Officer White had no idea what surprise awaited him when he showed up for work this morning. The officer had previously gone viral online after responding to a noise complaint by playing basketball.
You guys play out here every day? Yeah. I might bring some backup. You gonna be out here tomorrow?
And the rematch was about to begin. But little did Officer White know that his backup would include one of the greatest NBA centers of all time. And the game was on. With Shaq and the police officers teamed up against the kids from the neighborhood. And with all the commotion, the neighbor who called in the first noise complaint didn't seem interested in calling in another. She was trying to listen in after a police officer entered her neighbor's apartment. But seconds later, the officer left before she could figure out what was going on. When Officer Davis took his canine partner Merrick to Home Depot, I don't think he ever expected the situation to turn into one of the most awkward life experiences that he'll no doubt remember forever.
He pooped in Home Depot. Look at me like... Employees are like, oh, look, it's a dog. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, and then I see the butt curl and I said, don't you poop in here. And he pooped right there.
Thankfully, a woman nearby saw what was happening and stood in the line of duty to clean up the mess as they left.
An Arkansas state trooper pulled over this car for going a bit too fast, and you will not believe what happens next.
The trooper went back to his patrol car for a few moments, and then returned to the driver he pulled over, offering a very intriguing proposition.
Tell you what I do. I'd like you a warning. You give me a ride over in my headquarters. Will you do that for me? Lock my keys in my car. I'm crazy.
It looks like this trooper will have an interesting story to tell when he gets back to the station.
Caitlin's husband had just gotten home from a long day's work as a police officer, and he had no idea she was about to surprise him with some super exciting news.
Honey,
What?
pack your bags.
What?
We're going to LA.
What do you want to do?
I got 60 likes on a TikTok.
60 likes?
Yeah,
He'll win that.
I'm gonna be an influencer.
Oh, wow.
Police officers showed up at this home after getting several noise complaints, but they never expected what happened next.
What are you celebrating?
No, graduation.
Okay.
You want to get some food?
No.
See the band.
Yeah, let's go. No, I don't want to. It's fine. No, I'm gonna chill out. All right, let's go. Gosh dang it.
I have to come in dancing though.
Definitely not dancing.
Dancing with me. Will you come in dancing? Yeah. Okay, you got
It turns out this woman's cousin had just graduated, and their family was celebrating with a big party.
I can't dance. All right, you turn.
And as the officers left, they knew they had created a memorable moment for everyone involved.
Y'all have fun, okay?
It was time for Quinn, a German Shepherd police canine, to put on his collar and start his shift. But he couldn't stop getting distracted by his mom, who was filming nearby. And you can tell, Quinn was just like, okay, I'm ready, just put the collar on, no one is trying to stop you. Deputy Bryce Bynes had just concluded a traffic stop in Kuna, Idaho, when he was confronted by 3 assertive turkeys who seemed to disagree with the officer's ongoing activities. Wanting to prevent any potential traffic hazards, the deputy made efforts to shoo the turkeys away with his baton. However, his attempts were met with resistance, as the feathered trio charged at him multiple times, while expressing their disapproval with a chorus of resounding gobbles. Ultimately, Deputy Bynes conceded to the unyielding turkeys and made it to the safety of his patrol cruiser before driving off.
Guys are angry.
I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.